Objetos preciosos e insustituibles pertenecientes a la antigua civilización sumeria fueron destrozados o desaparecieron. Bibliotecas enteras de todas las ramas del conocimiento fueron vaciadas de sus contenidos. Y los que no se llevaban eran quemados o destrozados por medio de compuestos químicos muy determinados. Parecía casi como si quisieran quitar a la nación cualquier posibilidad de un renacimiento futuro, robando a las nuevas generaciones la posibilidad de compartir el inmenso patrimonio cultural del país. Asimismo, los más importantes sitios arqueológicos fueron salvajemente destrozados sin motivo aparente. Mientras tanto, con la promesa de que se iba a proceder a la reconstrucción de Irak, los hombres del gobierno de Bush convencieron al Parlamento de autorizar la impresión extraordinaria de $20 billones al contado.
We will help them to restore basic services, such as electricity and water, and to build new schools, roads, and medical clinics.
360 toneladas de billetes de banco de $100 cada uno fueron trasladados físicamente a Irak, en paquetes muy parecidos a los de la carta fotocopiadora, pero del valor de muchos millones de dólares cada uno. Una vez llegados a su destino, los billetes de banco serían guardados en los subterráneos de la que fue residencia de Saddam Hussein. El dinero estaba oficialmente bajo la responsabilidad de la coalición internacional, pero en realidad era el Pentágono quien los controlaba, en la persona del así llamado procónsul americano, Paul Bremer. Lo primero que hizo Bremer después de instalarse en Bagdad fue declarar a Irak territorio donde ya no valía la ley iraquí, pero tampoco valía la ley americana. En el vacío de poder dejado por la deposición de Saddam, se creó así una tierra de nadie en la que la única ley que valía era la del más fuerte.
So American law was suspended, Iraqi law was suspended, and Iraq basically became a free fraud zone. In a free fraud zone, you can steal anything you like. And that was what they did.
De hecho, quien quiera que se presentara en nombre de una sociedad americana, llevando en la mano cualquier proyecto de construcción, era inmediatamente financiado, sin controles particulares y a veces sin tampoco firmar un recibo.
$2 million was due on the 1st of August. We went down to the vault, got the $2 million in crisp new $100 bills. They were shrink-wrapped in $100,000 amounts. We called the representative of Custer Battles and said, come on up and get your payment, bring a gunny sack. We've got your money ready for you.
Todos los contratos más importantes acabaron así en las manos de Halliburton o de sus compañías subsidiarias, que eran las únicas que, extrañamente, eran autorizadas a participar en las subastas.
When the vice president is your former CEO, you're going to get the access that other people don't.
Pero el robo no terminó aquí. Todo el dinero desapareció literalmente en pocos meses, sin que una sola carretera, un solo puente o un solo hospital fueran construidos. De esta forma se vivía una paradoja monstruosa, en la cual las mismas personas que acababan de destrozar el país, el vicepresidente y el ministro de la Defensa, manejaban y recibían ahora los lucrativos contratos para reconstruirlo.
It is reportedly not a coincidence that Vice President Dick Cheney's old company got a huge contract to help rebuild Iraq. Time magazine said it has gotten a hold of a Pentagon email saying Cheney's office coordinated Halliburton's multi-billion-dollar deal.
El contrato con la empresa Halliburton estaba basado en la llamada fórmula Cost Plus, donde la compañía era reembolsada de todos los gastos y además recibía una ganancia proporcional a esos gastos.
Cost plus arrangement that critics say leaves little incentive to save. The more taxpayer dollars Halliburton spends, the more Halliburton makes.
The place that they chose for orientation in Kuwait was a huge resort set right on the ocean. Had, I think, 3 swimming pools.
Marble floors, mahogany woodwork, it's just beautiful. You could go and rent wave runners and go out and play in the water.
I was told this, don't question it, enjoy it.
It was so lavish. Rows of vegetable platters, beef platters, fish platter.
We had it made over there compared to the military. I mean, those guys were living in tents, and we had air-conditioned private hooches.
The soldiers are sleeping on these little cots out in the middle of the desert, while these KBR executives are driving these $40,000 vehicles.
This secretary lives in this complex, eats her meals in this complex, has her laundry delivered to her, has no reason to go anywhere at any time, but has a brand new top-of-the-line Ford or Chevy pickup with everything imaginable on it that you could put on it.
Chrome rims and leather interior and CD players and all these extra amenities that, you don't really need in wartime.
Why do they need an H-2 Hummer? Why do they have Cadillac Escalades in Iraq for Halliburton managers? What is the purpose?
Cost Plus encourages you to run up the cost of a program because you are going to get a percentage of the end result.
Halliburton's stock has quadrupled in value since the war began, and taxpayers are being ripped off.
Pero para complementar verdaderamente los gastos no era suficiente con alojarse en hoteles de lujo. Hay que consumir, arrojar, destrozar y romper todo lo que se pueda para volver a comprarlo otra vez.
They got the wrong equipment, ordered the wrong stuff, computers still in boxes, new vehicles. They'd push them out in what they called burn pits. And they just set it on fire, claim it as a loss, get more money for the right equipment or the right stuff they needed.
You got brand new trucks over there, and there's not even oil filters. So when the motor blows, what do? Buy a new truck and build the government.
$75,000 truck, they wouldn't even have a spare tire to fit it, and we had to blow it up. And they didn't care Halliburton did because the government's paying for it.
We knew that every day that a vehicle broke down, we would have to destroy it. And these are maybe $80,000 vehicles, maybe $100,000. They're expensive trucks. We're burning fuel in front of Iraqi people. We're not really doing anything to help, and we just have to follow the orders.
As a truck driver in the mail department, they'd send me to these camps with one bag of mail. That's risking my life just to deliver one bag of mail.
Halliburton's charging the government for every camp they go by, and your buddy's getting killed for no cause at all, not even as much as a Band-Aid on the truck. That's how Halliburton was making their killing, making their money.
Halliburton was hired to provide clean, safe cooking, cleaning, shower water for the military. One of Halliburton's employees saw something wiggling in the water in his toilet bowl. So I went and tested the water in our water storage tanks. There was no chlorine in them, none. The water we showered in every single day was extremely contaminated. And when I talk about contaminated water, I'm saying malaria, typhus, giardia, cryptosporidium. I mean, the list is really, really long. They were only concerned with making their profit and didn't care how it may affect the troops. Of the 67 water treatment plants that Halliburton run, 63 of them weren't providing safe water. And the Marines are showering in it every single day.
Mientras tanto, el propio Pentágono lograba presentar un déficit de más de $2 billones en un solo año de gestión administrativa.
When DOD's own auditors say the department cannot account for $2.3 trillion in transactions in 1 year alone.
It is
it's a terrible record. And it's preposterous that the Defense Department doesn't know what's happened to this money.